Jim Jordan, the chair of the House Judiciary Committee, held yet another hearing this week on the so-called weaponization of the federal government. And of course, he is talking about the weaponization of the federal government, allegedly against Donald J. Trump. And Democratic Representative Stacey Plasket has had enough of this crap. So when it was her turn to speak at this hearing on Wednesday, Plasket absolutely tore Jim Jordan and many other Republicans to shreds. Here is what Plasket had to say. Why are we back this time? We're here because former President Trump is on trial in New York. That's why we're here. On Monday and Tuesday of this week, his former attorney, Michael Cohen, delivered devastating testimony implicating former President Trump in a hush money payment scheme. We all know that the former president exacts loyalty from all of his followers, and especially GOP officials and those that work for him. Blind loyalty. Republicans hightailed it to New York City to show him that they are with him, and Trump, in turn, demands that every Republican official serve him like the incorrigible, degenerate, spoiled brat that he is, and use their positions to aid his criminal defense. We're here at the beck and call of Trump fanatics and talking heads on cable and internet talk shows in the MAGA world who, like Bartiromo and Bannon, have goaded this committee to act. Now, this committee, the House Judiciary Committee, has been holding hearings on the so-called weaponization of government for a year now. And so far, they have come up with nothing. Not a single shred of evidence to suggest that anything that they want to find happening is actually happening. And that's why Plasket is understandably pissed off at this point. You're wasting everybody's time. You're doing it because Donald Trump wants you to do it. You've been doing it for over a year. You've come up with nothing, yet you're back at it this week because you're trying to run interference for Donald Trump. That is what Plasket is pointing out to Jim Jordan. And every word that Plasket said right there is 100% true. Maria Bartiromo has asked Republicans, why are you not doing more? Why are you not getting to the bottom of this? Why have your investigations come up empty-handed? So they keep going. Steve Bannon, same thing. So these Republicans on this committee, led by Jim Jordan, continue to go through the sham process, continue to try to convince us that something's happening, even though they can't find any evidence to suggest that it's happening. But they're all doing it to make Donald Trump feel a little bit better about what's happening in his life. Because these idiots refuse to acknowledge the reality that Donald Trump may have done some things wrong in his life. And what I love about this is that just like the Hunter Biden investigation, just like the President Biden investigation, the impeachment inquiry, the weaponization inquiry has also come up completely empty-handed. Yet to hear Republicans tell the story, oh, we're on the cusp, right? Oh, we're on the verge. We found this little snippet of a thing here that might maybe prove kind of one of the things that we've said, oh, we're almost there. But they've been saying that for over a year in multiple different investigations. They have nothing. They have nothing because what they are trying to prove doesn't exist, but they're trying to prove it because, as Plasket points out, Trump is forcing you to try to prove it. This Congress, controlled by Republicans, has been the least productive Congress in the history of the United States. That is a fact. And if they continue this path they want to stay on, it is absolutely going to crush them in November. And Donald Trump will be to blame. I'd say you could blame the Republicans there, but they're too spineless to have a mind of their own, so they take their marching orders from Trump, and when they get clobbered in November, it's all his fault. Hey everybody, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we are closing in on a pretty major milestone here at Fair and Balanced as we approach 500,000 subscribers. But we're not there yet, and we definitely need your support. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, like and comment on the videos and share them as widely as possible.